Okay, so that's full. And I just wanted to run it a while, make sure there's no leaks. I don't see no leaks, so looks pretty straight and solid, man. Amazing. So, this Saturday, I hope to be at November 3rd. I hope to be at the reenactment in the Southern War for Independence reenactment. You know, when the Confederates are fighting the Yankees off, the Yankee invaders off over here in Marion County. So hopefully we get a bunch of film here in a couple of days. Today's Thursday. It's only going to be 2 days from now. Hopefully I'll be down here, and I hope it don't get rained out too. That's the other damn thing. Look at the sky out here. Anyway, we're going to be doing some more. I hope I might get. I want to get a lot of video, a load of it, even if it's way more than they need. So a lot of video is going to get posted this Saturday if all the plans go good for a big, large Confederate reenactment in north central Florida in Marion County. Well, I had a little problem here on a Suzuki Suzuki 4WD or Jim. It's like a Samurai, with 1.3 liter. Leaking fuel up in here, and what I did was, before I took a smaller hose and I squeezed it onto a bigger fitting. Eventually the hose split. Sometimes they don't split, sometimes they do, you know, but I did that a while ago. Now it's a good thing I don't throw nothing away, because this fuel filter is a custom fuel filter where you have different size ends you can put on them. It's like so I was able to put like a 3/8 on this side, and this is like a 1/4 inch. So I was able to adapt it, and from a larger size hose to a smaller size, so I'm not gonna have any problems in the future. Plus it's got a double filter. There's a filter back by the gas tank. There's one up here. So that's good to go. Gonna have to take a look at yeah, these are the see these things here? These are the fittings that screw in. There's various sizes. I use some Teflon tape. So they screw into there. So you got an inlet and an outlet. So you can adapt different sizes hoses with this. If you have different metal fittings with hoses with this. It's not a perfect setup, but it's not going to fail. It's not like, in other words, this hose is the right size for this fitting to that fitting, and then this hose is the right size for this fitting. So no problem, right? But I noticed when I was coming back from the gym yesterday, I said, "What the hell? It seems like it didn't lack power or something. It was running better when I put the choke on." And the reason was because it wasn't getting enough fuel. So it was actually fuel. It didn't actually do this when I drove over to the gym last night. It did it on the way back. So I don't know. But that's the main reason you don't want to throw anything away. I didn't think I was going to use this part, that fuel filter, for a long period of time, and I put it in this that thing there, and some of these little hoses and stuff. I just had it on hand, and I was thinking, well, I'm not going to ever use that for nothing, and lo and behold, here about a month or so later, I'm using it. So anyway, that's a wrap. So little buggy runs pretty good though. I checked the oil on it just now, and it's still full from last year. So the engine's got 225,000 miles on it, and if the oil stays full after 3,000 miles on an oil change, God, right to the top. It's a pretty tight motor, man. I do like this though, because instead of just having, I have a fuel filter. The stock fuel filter comes right off the tank, It's not in the tank. It's just a plain inline filter. There's no electric fuel pump on this. It's a mechanical fuel pump right there. But now I can see if I'm getting gas. You know, I kind of like that. And this is a fuel pressure regulator that's set on 3 pounds, because sometimes if you're, haven't gone off-road in this thing for a million years, but if you go off-road, you want to use a fuel pressure regulator to keep your fuel pressure down so you don't flood your carburetor as easy. That's why that's on here. So anyway, it's a wrap. Just checking my HHO production. It's got a little bit of production, but I'm only running about 2 amps. You can see if you get the revs up a little bit. And I tell you the truth, that's enough to make a little bit of a difference. Well, I can see how much I'm drawing on it. Hardly nothing. Maybe like 2 amps or something when the revs are up. That's how I want it. So, you know, I don't have to maintain it too much or anything like that. Just put a little bit of water in the bubbler because that was down a little bit, but I haven't touched that. That I haven't touched in a long time. That I haven't done anything with. But that bubbler, once in a while I have to put water in it, maybe every 6 months or something. So, you know, it does actually give you a little bit better mileage though. So probably should clean it out, but I don't know. I used I think it's called God, I forgot what it is. Potassium hydrochloride, rat poison, that stuff. Which that stuff runs pretty clean, but you can still see the bubbles, even when at a low idle. See that? That helps. And you know what's great about this thing? If you flip this switch on, and you let it sit there a while, all that hydrogen gets in there. It works like starting fluid. You just let it sit there for about a minute or two, and you're hardly drawing anything on your battery. And you got a really cold start. Boom! Starts right the hell up. But again, lesson learned: don't throw none of your parts away, man. Like if it's a bad part that's totally screwed up, yeah. But this was pretty new, and I didn't need it for nothing. But all of a sudden now I needed it. So, but this is great because if you got, you know, obviously I could put a different fitting here or a different fitting here and just use one size hose, but it's okay. But this adapts one fitting from another fitting size, one size hose to another size. But the other thing is, I like having a fuel filter here too, an extra one. It's an extra protection filter. So I got 2 fuel filters, but I can also see the fuel that's going to the engine. I should check this damn thing. Yeah, put a tiny bit of brake fluid in there too. So